Alright, I'm here with a brand new pickup video. It has been a good while. January, February, never very good months of the year. It's been, I think, over a month since I last did a pickup video. I did want to say before I started the video that my collecting tips video that I did last month, I guess now, maybe beginning of this month, did very well for the channel. Got a lot of good feedback on that, and I'd like to start doing more discussion videos like that, so if you have any suggestions or recommendations for some suggestion-based videos or topics for something like that, leave them down in the comments below and I will see what I can do. But yeah, we'll jump into the pickups now. I got some new release stuff I'll go into first. Two big games of January. I got Resident Evil 2, which I played through and really enjoyed. It's really excellent. A great game. I really like it. I mean, you look at Resident Evil 2, you know, the old classic PS1 game, you don't really think that that game could be scary. You think it's kind of quaint, a little lame now, but man, they really brought it back and brought it into the modern era, and it is fantastic. And definitely play it with headphones on, because the sound design is next level. As well, I got Kingdom Hearts 3, which I finished this one as well. So the guy that told me that I don't finish my games on one of my collection videos, I just finished 2 games still. I'm sure he's not watching this, but yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 I enjoyed gameplay-wise. I've not, caught up with all the story stuff, and I don't care, really. But I can understand why some longtime fans might be disappointed, but I liked it. I mean, if you're interested in I said on my Twitter, if you're interested in, like, a high-quality, action RPG from Square Enix with Disney worlds and Disney characters, I mean, you're not going to do wrong there. But if you're there maybe for the story stuff, you might be disappointed from what I can tell. But yeah, two really good January games there. Really enjoyed both of those. I'll go into my releases. Not my releases, my other pickup videos. A pretty N64 heavy video this time around. This year I'd really like to, because I'm going for the full set, and I'm nearing in on that full set. So I'd really like to just kind of cross off the cheap, stupid games that I don't know why I still didn't have. So that's kind of what my goal for this year is, to at least finish the collection up to the big boys, the Worms and the Super Bowling, which I had. If you're a longtime viewer, I did have a copy of that game that I sold because the label was ripped. And I sold it for $40, I think. Not my best move, but I did have that one at one point. I'm gonna have to get it back for, $100 more than what I, sold it for. But yeah, I mean, other than the Clay Fighters, I'd like to knock off all the games on the list, minus those ones, and maybe one or two of those, preferably all of them. But I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, I would at least like to knock off all the stuff that I, for some reason, don't have on here. So that's what I'll do. One of them here I grabbed was Charlie Blast Territory. I got it for the exchange for $5. So this one that I didn't have for whatever reason. I don't know. I have like a list of all the games that I don't have that are under $30. And I've just been trying to knock those off. Next one I'll go into is I actually did the GameStop retro program to mixed results here. They were doing a buy two get one free on all their retro games that were priced $9.99 or below, maybe. I don't know. I just picked everything that was $9.99. So I went through all their 64 stuff, added everything that was $9.99 that I didn't have, and ended up paying like $27 for this. They came out to $4.66 each. So I guess $28, $29. I had, because I have the 20% off their Power Up Elite membership or whatever, the one that they had for like 2 months and then canceled. But yeah, so I grabbed some games I didn't have on there. Some good deals, honestly, for $4.66. Some of the condition on it's not stellar, but I can live with it. I'll go through those games now. But yeah, I got all these 6 games from the GameStop retro. Their shipping's terrible. It was like $5 to ship. 5 of the games came like 5 days after I bought them, and then the last game came 11 days after I purchased. So really good stuff. I got here Quake, which I have Quake 2, but I do not have just Quake. Top Gear Rally 2. NFL Blitz 2000. This one, unfortunately, is going to need a replacement back, but that's not a bad price, $466 for that one. This one was a disappointment, especially since it's going to be hard to get a replacement back for this. Army Men Air Combat. The front label's pretty bad, and then it looks like someone just shaved the entire back off. It's all scraped up. I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a bit of a disappointment. I'm going to have to probably just look for a label upgrade, a card upgrade on that one. Rayman 2, The Great Escape. That's a pretty good deal for $466. And Revolt. Some of these are difficult because I'm going for also the Dreamcast collection, as you probably know. So some of these are difficult because I'm like, I think I have that one, but I can't remember if I have it on Dreamcast or 64. So I know I have Revolt on the Dreamcast, but some of them I just figure I have between the, I figure I have on the one because I have it on the other. It's, you got to have a list. You got to keep track. I went to the Stone Age Gamer store. I guess that's 2 weeks ago now. I just brought some stuff I had. I go out there probably every other month because it's about an hour drive away. I just brought some stuff I had laying around, some trade stuffs. They take like anything, so I'll give them some empty cases. I have just whatever. I got $65 in trade, so I kind of went through and just picked out some stuff I wanted. The guy there brought some boxes out, some just empty 64 boxes, so I bought the box. I think this one was 5 Ready to Rumble boxing. For that, it's in pretty decent shape, and I didn't have this box, so good to have. I'm trying to get as many I can in the box, but I'm not intending to get a full 64 collection. I think that's kind of unreasonable. With a full 64 collection in the box, it's kind of unreasonable. This one I think he wanted $3 for Chopper Attack. I have the cartridge, so that one is. I just need a manual for that now. After that, I got another 64 game that I didn't have the box for. I did have the cart, but Madden 2002. This was $7, so not too bad. And then some other non-N64 stuff. Every time I go there, I go through their NES stuff, and then I always end up picking up a Wisdom Tree or like Color Dreams game. I don't know why, but for $10 I got King of Kings, the early years. I just like the off-brand NES games. Especially those, the weird, like, Wisdom Tree ones. And then I grabbed a Dreamcast game. I'm not forgetting I'm trying to go for the Dreamcast collection as well, because I'm actually getting pretty close there, too. But I did grab a Dreamcast game I didn't have, Quake 3 Arena. So, that's cool. And then I got some Nintendo Powers. This one was kind of a mistake on my part. They're a little bit more expensive, but there was some good stuff. Unfortunately, I bought 2 doubles that I had them listed in my collection, but I had them listed as like they need an upgrade. But I probably wouldn't have paid. They were $5 each. I probably wouldn't have paid $5 for an upgrade, but I ended up getting them. So I got I guess I got upgrades for Jet Force Gemini issue 124 and then issue 43 Roadrunner Death Valley Rally. These ones were a bit more expensive, but these were cool. I grabbed, I think one of them was 8 and one of them was 10, he said. But these were pretty cool because if I'm not mistaken, this was, I might have this mixed up. I think this was issue number 3, which I don't have anything in the first 10. They don't say on the side. I had to look them up, and I'm trying to remember. It was 2 weeks ago when I looked these up. I believe this one was issue number 3, and then this one here was issue number 5 or 6. So those were really cool to grab. I'm actually showing in on that Nintendo Power collection too. I think I'm missing like 80 of them. Most of them are either very early or very, very late. So I have most of the... I have all but like 2 or 3 of the... pretty much from the mid Super Nintendo range to like the mid Wii range. And then that's where I'm missing out. So I've been trying to narrow those down. It's getting harder, but especially, you know, you're not as likely to find the older releases. Last little pickups here then. I went to a new store that opened up. A really cool little place. A really nice guy that worked there. It's called Freaks and Geeks. It's in Canal Fulton, Ohio, which is just a small little town. And this guy opened up his little store. If you're in the area, which I know a lot of my viewers are, I've looked in the back end and see that there are a lot of Ohio viewers that watch my videos. So if you're in Ohio, make sure to check this place out. Very cool place. He has a lot of cool arcade stuff. He had some pretty good box Super Nintendo stuff as well, and some really good turbo stuff as well. So just a new store. I think he's been there 2 or 3 months, he said. But I went through his N64 stuff and found a couple of games I didn't have. Didn't have Twisted Edge, surprisingly, but got that one. He actually hooked me up with this one for free. So that was really cool of him to do. And then he hooked me up with a pretty good deal on this one as well. Magical Tetris Challenge for $7. So thanks to him for that. Make sure to check out that place, though. Very cool place. Looking forward to checking it out again and seeing how it grows and everything. But it looks like that'll be it for this pickup video. I'd like to thank you for watching. Like I said, leave a comment with, you know, maybe some ideas I could talk about for some discussion video, discussion-based videos. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Helps out the channel a lot. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram @HobdrewGaming, and I will see you next time.